Hey guys, welcome to a recap of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars, episode 5, Snatch Game of Love. This episode was giving so much high emotion, low emotion, all the emotions. So let's get into this episode. So it's after eliminations, and you know who's feeling good? Jimbo. Why? Because this is her second win. So you know these girls are having their eye on Jimbo. But let's get into what happened. What was the secret vote? Because this is the second time seeing Jimbo not winning against the lipstick assassin. Girl, it started to become a pattern for me, okay? It started to become a pattern because I'm starting to think Jimbo can do all the trades, all the tricks, but except the lip sync. The lip sync, the mama needs a little work on it. So here is the secret vote, not so secret. And what we have is 7 for Darian Lake and 1 for James Mansfield, which shows that it was a unanimous vote by all the queens because Jimbo says that she voted for Darian Lake. So, Darian Lake, it was your time to go. And, she put up a good fight. I actually kind of disagree. I felt like it wasn't Darian Lake's time. But was it James Mansfield time? No. No, 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 no. Darian Lake, she's been in the bottom. So once you're in the bottom, it kind of sets the tone that okay, you're in danger, honey. You're in danger. And also James Mansfield, she's happy that Darian Lake can finally leave because now she gets the closet space that she always wanted. Okay. So, guys, the room is a little bit awkward because everyone is seeing Jimbo as a threat. Like, this is her second win, and she's been killing it in looks. Like, her looks have been next level. So, the girls know what they brought to the competition. So, if we just got a peep of what Jimbo is bringing to the table, these girls are definitely nervous. They're definitely scared. So, let's move on. Let's move forward. So, it's a new day in the workroom. And of course, the girls are having fun. We get to see the flirtation of the situation with Lala Ree and Alexis Michelle, which I live for. And so everyone is like, having a fun time, kikiing and talking. And then RuPaul gets into the room and lets the girls know that they are going to be doing the Snatch game. So everyone has to select their characters to who they want to be, what personality they want to be, and of course, make RuPaul laugh. So I live for this. So this is, of course, gonna be based on Snatch Game of Love. So we're gonna have our snatchlers. So our queens are gonna have to do their best to impress our snatchlers. So let's get into it. So we see that our queens are gonna be impersonating their favorite superstar, and Lala Ree, she didn't do the Snatch Game in her season. So this is gonna be an experience for her, and it's gonna be experience for us as viewers because we're gonna see how Lala Ree does in a snatch game. So this is gonna be new for us to watch. So I'm here for it, and I'm super here for it when she says who she's doing. She is doing Sukiana with the good coochie. Okay, if you don't know her, she has a big personality online, on Instagram, on Twitter. On Twitter, she really does the most. So she is well known from being on Love and Hip Hop Miami. She is a rapper. She is so provocative. She get the girls talking. So I'm super excited for Lala Reed to be doing this personality. And she, of course, is the Miss Nasty. So I'm really gonna see how much fun Lala Reed has doing Sukiana. Next up, we have Jessica Wilde. So Jessica Wilde, she is talking, she's saying who she's gonna do, and she's doing Iris Shakun. Okay, this before there was J Lo, there was Iris. Look at that body. I picked this photo. I'm using this one. She look good. Okay, she look good. She's giving me Sasha Kobe tees too here. Sasha Kobe would wear this. She would wear it out. Let's look out. So she is doing Iris Shakun. And Jessica Wilde, she gave us a little bit of root history. She let the girls know that she was a part of the first Snatch game ever, okay? And she recalls the moment of making RuPaul laugh. She said she wasn't a winner, but she did make RuPaul laugh, which I feel like is the object of the game. The gig is to me make Ru laugh, and you would win the Snatch game. So I'm excited, and what's interesting is that James Mansfield doesn't doubt whether or not, kind of puts a little doubt in her head, or attempts to. James Manfield wonders, oh, do you feel like a pressure of doing Snatch Game? You haven't done it in so long. And of course, our girl Jessica Wilde, she is confident. She is quick to let these girls know that she could do all things, all acts, all trades, okay? So she feels very confident that she's gonna kill it. And she is known for making Rue laugh. So she said, yeah, I got this. She's not scared. She is never scared. Now, James, he shares that he is going to be doing iconic, the iconic Jennifer Coolidge. Ooh. And her impression of it, I said, wow, you kind of sound like her. So I thought it was spot on. People will disagree, but I thought it was a good impersonation. And, James, this is going to be her first Snatch game. So this is going to be quite interesting. When I hear it's their first, I get a little nervous for them, but you'll see later, I was so impressed by James. I was so impressed by James. So this was a good choice. Now, moving on. Jimbo. Okay. Jimbo and Alexis Michelle, y'all, they talking, okay? These two queens, they know what they bring to the table. These two queens know they are legends, okay? So they both actually have won Snatch Game. They were winners. And so there's a lot of pressure. It's like, who's really gonna take the crown? Is it gonna be Jimbo or is it gonna be Alexis Michelle? And Alexis Michelle, even though she gives me elegance, she gives me reserve, she knows how to act, she knows how to perform. So I feel super confident in Alexis Michelle to embody a character and serve a character. Jimbo, I know Jimbo's gonna act the fool. So this is gonna be a cute little battle to see for sure. Okay, so moving forward, we're seeing that, Alexis Michelle, she was previously, when she won, Liza Minnelli, tongue twister, and she had RuPaul out of breath. But this time, y'all, she's gonna be our golden girl. She's gonna be our golden girl, Bay Arthur, okay? Okay, she's gonna give us our golden girl. So this is gonna be super iconic. I can't wait. Guys, after seeing this episode, these queens, oh, they are all stars. They are for sure all stars. So Jimbo, views Alexis as the biggest competition when it comes to Snatch Game. So, to get into her head, she is like, let me flirt with La Ree a little bit. Let me flirt with La Ree to get Alexis Michelle hot and bothered. And she does a little bit. So moving on, RuPaul comes into the room and talks to the queens, and he first talks to Kahana Montrese. I just remember Kahana Montrese, guys. She was doing so well, but now I'm nervous with these kind of challenges. Our girl, she's not an acting girl. She's more runway, more pageants, more silver look kind of queen than, doing these kind of Snatch Game comedy acts. So I'm nervous. But in the talk with RuPaul, she lets RuPaul know that she's gonna be doing the iconic Coco Montrese, her mother. Okay, so she's gonna be representing her mother, and she's gonna make fun of like the orange makeup. I just really hope that she has fun in this challenge. You could see Kahana Montrese get into her head quite a bit, so I just want her to have fun, let loose, and act a fool, y'all. But that's hard for these pageant girls. These pageant girls, they just used to be in the face, and serving. But when it comes to actually doing comedy, when it comes to actually doing performance, I want to see more than just this one note character. I want them to get into character. So I'm a little nervous for Kahana, but we'll see. Now, Jimbo talks to RuPaul, brings all the props, and you could tell who he is going to be, and it is Miss Shirley Temple, okay? So in her previous Snatch game, she was Joan Rivers, and Rue was gagging. So Rue is definitely excited that Jimbo's gonna be doing Shirley Temple, and we know that Jimbo's gonna kill it because we know Jimbo can act a fool. Jimbo is like a clown, y'all. So I know that he's gonna kill it. So moving on next, we RuPaul has a talk with Heidi in closet. Now, Heidi, she puts up a good face because Rue was getting to know what character she's gonna do, and she says that she's gonna do Blackbeard. Okay, so I like when we get the non-traditional personalities in the Snatch game. So I'm happy that she was gonna be doing this. Rue tries to ask about, Heidi's feelings about the competition. And Heidi, she keeps a good face, y'all. She shows a positive attitude. And I'm ready for Heidi to go and perform. But after seeing what happened at the end, the competition was definitely getting to Heidi. And she was doing her best to hold it in. But the inner saboteur, mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. So, guys, our queens are gonna be doing this Snatch game. I'm excited. They are in the workroom getting ready. So, let's get into this Snatch game. So, we first get to see the girls perform. So, in the first round of Snatch game, we are going to have Heidi in Closet, Jessica Wilde, Kahana Montrese, James Mansfield. So Heidi in Closet, of course, we know is Blackbeard. Jessica Wilde is Iris Chacon. Kahana is Coco Montrese, and James Mansfield is Jennifer Coolidge. And our snatchler for this game, for this round, is Matt Rogers. So, of course, Rue have the good ladies introduce themselves. And, we have, of course, perfect intros by all the ladies, and how I would like to say that they all made a great introduction and they made Rue laugh. So everyone was starting on a good note. But when it got to the personal questions, I feel like I was getting a lot of laughs from Heidi in Closet as Blackbeard and James Mansfield as Jennifer Coolidge. But I felt like Jennifer's Coolidge, she was giving such a great impression. She was giving great answers, and she was making RuPaul gag, like laugh, 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 laugh. I did not get out of all the queens in this round. I would say that Kahana Montrese, she got the least amount of laughs. I put her having maybe two good jokes. But what was controversial of this one in this round of Snatch Game is that Heidi in Closet and Kahana Montrese seemed to have a little bit of tension. And this was definitely felt by Kahana Montrese. Kahana Montrese felt like she was already down, and Heidi in Closet was kind of making her the butt of the joke. So I felt for Kahana Munchies because I know she's not good at the Snatch game. But Heidi in Closet, I feel like she was acting as a part of the game. Like she was doing what is called for in Snatch Game. Like Snatch Game, you're supposed to poke at the other queens, okay? But I really thought James Mansell, she ate up this round. She ate this one up. But Heidi in Closet, I feel like she was right there. So at the end, the Snatchler pick and chooses Jennifer Coolidge as the win, which I think is appropriate. Heidi in Closet was in a close second for me in that group. So in the next Snatch game, we have Alexis Michelle as Bay Arthurs, Candy Muse as Renee Graziano. We didn't get to see her, have a talk with Ru. Lala Ria Sukiana, Jimbo as Shirley Temple. Now, Candy Muse as Renee Graziano. I don't know. I didn't feel like that character gave like I felt like Kenny could have picked someone else, at least for me. But when it came to this round, I felt like this round was so much entertaining. I was just marking down all the laughs. RuPaul was laughing, and I love to see RuPaul laugh. I think there's something so sweet about seeing him give like a real genuine laugh. So I couldn't keep up with these girls. Like all these girls were giving all the laughs, so it was hard to keep up and keep track. But what really set the tone was when Jimbo started dancing, and that knocked all the other girls out the park. RuPaul was so in love, but I felt like Alexis Michelle, she was getting the big belly laughs from RuPaul. So I felt like it was a close competition between Alexis Michelle and Jimbo. But y'all, I was so eating up the whole situation. But Jimbo gets snatched up, gets snatched up for the win by the Snatchler. But I feel like it could have gone either way. I really did enjoy both these queens' performance. They really gave in this situation. So it is elimination day, and guys, the queens, they all look like they're having fun. They're so cheery. They're like skipping into the workroom on elimination day, and they all look happy. Now, I completely forgot about Kahana because Kahana, she was the one who was down on the dumps. And she was just not feeling the performance. And she has, like, she felt like she has an issue with Heidi in closet. So, Candy overhears what Kahana Munchie's got to say. And she said that, Candy heard that Heidi told Jimbo that she was coming for her. So Candy feels a kind of way about Heidi too as well. So these queens are fighting when they're supposed to be in an alliance. Candy, Jimbo, and Heidi in closet. So Candy, she shares the fake tea that's going around and says that she doesn't like that people are saying that she is gunning for Jimbo when all the girls probably fear Jimbo. Jimbo is fierce competition, but she doesn't like that she's the one that they're putting the face on this controversy. So she of course wants to address it. Now, Jessica, she felt like she knows that she could have done better in the challenge, but she's not too hard on herself. She knows she did her best, but she knows she could have done better. So amongst all this, Kahana, she addresses Heidi in closet, and she shares that Heidi. She tells Heidi that I was struggling, and I was struggling. So why did you have to beat me down when I'm already down? And Heidi, she apologized because she never intended for her good sister Kahana to feel this way. So she apologized, but then she addresses Candy's fake tea, and she pretty much says that, it's true. So why are you lying on me, making me look like the liar? Now, Lala Ree was sitting there super gagged. And then Heidi brings in Alexis Michelle into this drama, into this conversation. And if, at first, Alexis Michelle agrees with Heidi, but then walks it back, which looks kind of suspect. And I feel like this is what really gets Heidi into a tailspin of just, wanting to be out of this elimination, y'all. She was just like, this was too much for her. And I was feeling her in this moment because at the end of this, she walks out and she's feeling like she looks crazy and she's just not having it. So she walks out of the workroom, and I don't know who to believe, but I can feel the tension in the room. But I don't feel like Heidi has like this bone in her body to lie like that on a queen, especially if that was her friend. So I do feel like it's making this. I feel like the situation is becoming bigger than what it has to be, and I don't like it this way. And Heidi, she doesn't want this to continue on, so she pulls herself from the competition. Candy goes to talk to her, but the talk is not really to like have her to come and say. She just says to her, "Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this?" But I was a little bit let down and sad. But I understand if Heidi in closet felt like, her mental was being impacted by this competition, that it's best for her to withdraw. I just don't want it to be her inner saboteur feeling like she couldn't do it, because she performed well in the Snatch game, and I know that she would have had a killer runway. And I just did not like that, the competition was getting the best out of her. So I was really feeling for Heidi, but she ultimately decides to leave the competition. She initially had a little bit of makeup on, so when I saw the makeup was off, I was like, I know she's not putting it back on. So I was so sad. And this was so hard for me, guys. This was so hard for me. And I was like, oh no. I was really rooting for her. And I know a lot of people were also rooting for her too as well. I could have seen her being in the top four, top four for sure. So I was a little bit sad that, Hiding Closet was leaving the competition. I have to put an X on her. This is so sad. I did not see this coming. That was not expected at all. So we're moving on to the main stage, y'all. It's sad, but we're moving on to the main stage. So RuPaul arrives to the main stage and shares that this category is to reveal yourself. So today's judge, we have Ross Matthews, Matt Rogers, Bowen Yang, and our, normal regular judge, Miss Michelle Visage. So RuPaul also shares the news that Heidi N Closet has removed herself from the competition and that she's also not participating in the Fame Games. So to be a part of the Fame Games, you have to be eliminated queen, but Heidi N Closet will not be a part of the Fame Games. I don't know if that will change. She did in her exits video says that you will be seeing her looks regardless. So we will see what she would have worn, but she is not participating in this competition. She is out of the competition completely. So the judges are gagged. I'm gagged too. I'm so sad by this news. But we begin and start the runway, y'all. So let's get into this runway. So first we have Miss Jessica Wilde. She's paying homage to her chicken outfit. I like the transformation. She came out in this big robe and then she turned into an egg and then she turned into an omelette. So I really like this look on her. I like that she paid homage to her season as the chicken. And I thought it was cute. I gave it an 8.6. I like the reveal. It was simple, but I get it. I got the concept, that's for sure. On next is Kahana Montrese. Now, when Kahana Montrese came out in this, I'm like, baby, you already naked. What is there to reveal? But she got me for sure. Kahana Montrese, what she don't do in the snatch game, she will make it up in the runway. I gave this an 8.5. I love this outfit. She was giving body, and I was not expecting like a cabaret seduction situation going on. She took off more, and I thought, oh my God, we're really gonna see her whole booty on television. But she looks glamorous. She looks fabulous. On next, we have Miss James Mansfield. Now, Miss Chase Mansfield, for me, I always feel like we always get camp from her, but she does camp really well. I feel like camp is her forte, so she does her forte. So I gave it an 8.69. I like the first initial transformation, but when it got to the end of it, the fit was a bit off. So I like that she gives us camp, and I always look forward to see James Mansfield. But I feel like she has looked better than this night for sure. Next, we have Miss Candy Muse. Miss Candy Muse, she gave us innocent, then seductive, and then she gave us dominatrix. I feel like she gave an 8.69 because she was giving a sexy reveal. Like she was she was like a demure housewife, then a sexy, desperate housewife to a stripper. Okay, so I enjoyed that for sure. I was so proud of Lala Ree. To me, Lala Ree, she never looked more beautiful than this. The material, the color on the skin, the hair, the design, the way it sit, it looked like this is what Beyonce would have worn. I was so proud of Lala Ree and I gave her a 9 because I think she looks so phenomenal. I was so impressed. The reveal was like she had a cloth over her and she spun and it kind of sit into like a bow situation. And I liked it on her. I feel like she looked really good. I was super impressed, y'all. So next we have Miss Jimbo. Now Miss Jimbo, guys, she really did gag me. When she came out, first she did this weird side shuffle, and I'm like, what is she doing? And I really thought that was the front of her, like that was the front. And then when she turned around and she gave us Eve, I was so gagged. I was so shocked. This is definitely next level. Miss Jimbo, she keeps us guessing, keep us on our toes. I thought this was so genius. And the props and everything, she committed to the whole look. I give that a 10 for the night. She really is like conceptualizing the whole concept. Like I get it. I see it. Next, we have Miss Alexis Michelle. And I'm always shocked when I see Alexis Michelle look ugly, but then she always give us the elegant transformation. She always give us ball gown. So it's this is so true to Alexis Michelle. It's just what shocked me at first was the witchy part of it. So for me, I was like, it was okay, it was good. I gave it a 10 because I liked the transformation. I felt like it was super fabulous. Because I always get shocked when I see Alexis Michelle give ugly before pretty. Okay. She still gets me with that one. So I do think Alexis Michelle Runway was pretty good. So what we find out is that Candy Muse and Lala Ree are safe. How do I feel about that? I feel like Lala Ree did a great job. I feel like Lala Ree wasn't so safe. Candy Muse, I guess these two is okay. It's appropriate to save. So let's get into the judges' critiques. So first, the judges are critiquing Jessica Wilde. Okay, so when it came to Jessica Wilde for the Snatch game, they thought that she could have done so much better. And of course, Jessica, she felt that way too as well, that she could have done better, but she wasn't the worst. She said it wasn't the worst. So it was good, but it didn't hit the mark. Now, when it came to her runway, they thought it was excellent. So they really enjoyed what she put out in the runway. So she got some fair commentary. Now, Kahana Montrese, y'all, they really ate up uh her runway. They thought she was just alluring, so sexy, so enticing. But when it came to her snatch game, it was just one note. And that is typically what we've been getting from Kahana Montrese. And I felt so nervous for her girl because this is not good. This is not good at all. This is not good at all. Oh yeah. Next, James Mansfield. Now, when they came to her snatch game, they thought she gave a great performance, and she actually saved the first group because the first group was a little bit dry. But now when it came to her runway, they thought it was cute, but the fit was not fitting. It wasn't snatched up, but she says blame it on the weight loss, okay? Which is, always good. You're like, oh, I lost weight. It doesn't fit as well as it was supposed to. So next we get critique from Alexis Michelle. Now for Alexis Michelle, y'all, they thought her performance was well done. They thought she did a marvelous job in the snatch game. They only wish that, her runway was a little bit of a different color, a different transformation. It was still amazing, but it wasn't a wow factor. For me, it was a wow because I love to see her go from ugly to really, elegant. Like she's an elegant queen for sure, okay? Now, when it comes to Jimbo, they really saved the best for last, the best commentary for last, because she has received the best commentary that we've ever seen on RuPaul's Drag Race. They call her Runway Next Level, which I feel like is what RuPaul Drag Race is always striving to do. Let's take it to the next level, next level, next level. So she accomplished that, so it was a yes for her runway. Now, when it came to her snatch game, I think she's gonna make Rue history by being one of the top Snatch Game performers because her performance, even the judges, they say this is so noteworthy that it really that she was the best comedian. She put on a great show, and it was just insane, 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 insane. She's an icon. She's legendary for sure. So through all this, after hearing it, of course, this is gonna be Jimbo's win, okay? Jimbo's third win. Now, we know when Jimbo wins and she goes into a lip sync, Sweetie can't dance. So we gotta see in this one, okay, her performance. But we then learn that James Mansfield and Lexis Michelle are safe. Are safe. And I was shocked that we have bottoms. Jessica Wilde as a bottom, that's wild. That is wild. And I can imagine how Kahana Montrese felt at that moment. She must have felt like she was going home, but she was going to put in a good fight, speak some truth to her name. But Jessica Wilde as a bottom? That's insane. Insane, insane, insane. So, what we're going to have is a lip sync. So, all the queens got to go vote. But we're going to have a lip sync by Miss Jimbo, who transformed into this beautiful, beautiful look. I love this look on her. Okay, she looked marvelous here. So she's gonna be lip syncing. So when Jimbo got her lip sync, we're gonna see what she's gonna really give. But Kahana Munchies, of course, she's feeling nervous because she already been in the bottom before. So she's wondering if the queens are gonna go based on track record. So we'll see because they have been going based on track record. So Jimbo, she's gonna be lip singing against no one other than Jasmine Kennedy herself, the lip sync assassin. This queen, when I saw it was her, I said, Jimbo don't even stand a chance. Jimbo don't even stand a chance. Jasmine, she's been dancing for her life. Dancing for her life, okay? So I was like, damn. And there's 20K on the line, y'all. So we really gonna see. We're really gonna see, but we already know, okay? So of course I thought, okay, it's cute that Jimbo does a cute little reveal using her boobs. She's taking a note out of just Kowal's book. She won 30K by shaking those titties around. So she wants to do a repeat. So they're dancing to Dua Lipa Hallucinate. Yeah, Jasmine Kennedy, she did all the tricks. She did all the trades. And she was doing all the flips. I felt like that was in her bag. Girl, she ate this. She ate up Jimbo. Jimbo didn't even stand a chance. Jimbo could never, 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 never. So Jasmine, of course, she wins the lip sync. So now the money has rolled over to next week to 30K. $30,000. Okay, guys, that's a lot of money. So what we learned today is that no one is going home, and it was kind of expected, but I was still shocked that they even said they had bottoms this week, because I know it was quite scary for Kahana Munchies, because the thought of her having to go in this moment, especially if you saw Untucked, everyone had a sense or an understanding that it would have been Kahana Montrese and Heidi and Closet as bottoms. I don't know, why would they think? Because I also had a theory that maybe Heidi in Closet pulled herself from the competition because she felt like she was going to be in the bottom. And the first time she would be receiving judges' critiques would be her in the bottom, which would have sent her off. Is that the reason why she pulled herself? Because she couldn't handle that? I thought of that as a theory, but I felt like, no, Heidi's been consistently putting out great runways. Um, her Snatch game was good. She got a really good laugh. So I don't know why, Kahana think that she would have been in the bottom with her. I wonder. I wonder, I wonder, I wonder. But that could have been one of the reasons why Heidi in Closet pulled herself out from the competition. So no one is leaving tonight because the eliminated queen for the night, who was sorry, Heidi in Closet. So she had pulled herself out from the situation. So I was kind of sad about everyone's thinking of the Heidi in Closet in situation. I feel like she had done a great job selecting even her character. We learned that, it's a full circle moment because in her season, she was making references to Pirates of the Caribbean. So she really wanted to do this character. She says she's proud of what she showcased on Drag Race. We hope nothing for the best for Heidi in Closet. And I hope this is definitely not gonna be our last time seeing her. I hope that she considers coming back. I would love for her to come back. But yeah, I can't wait till next episode to see how the voting went down. Who I want It's gonna be Kahana. Oh my god, Kahana next episode. She's gonna be so uptight. She's gonna be so tight. So yeah, guys, next week we're getting a Rusical. So I'm looking forward to that. Um this episode was just a lot of emotions. So, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love to do these recaps. So, please stay tuned and, keep up. As always, share as much kindness as possible. I love you guys. Take care and have a great week. I have a little bit of a surprise coming up. So, stay tuned. Bye, guys.